Hey, hey folks, this is Mr. G back with Stephen and Melody, and I want you to hear from their own story, how they got here, how they got to know Myron, and just a little bit about where God's using them in Idaho, is it?
Iowa.
Iowa. All right, go ahead, Stephen.
Yeah, so I found out about Myron. A buddy of mine sent me a text message about 8 weeks ago, and it was a short video, about 11, 12 minutes. He was talking about selling. And I'd heard of Myron, but I'd never really looked at any of this stuff before. Clicked on the link, I got it on Sunday. On Monday, my buddy was telling me, hey, did you watch that video? I was like, I felt bad. I said, no, I'll watch it now, and then I'll call you back. I watched the video, thought it was pretty good. Went over to Myron's channel, and right on the front of his channel, he had Why God's People Are Broke. And, watched that video, totally blew my mind. Called my buddy back. I'm like, hey, you gotta watch this video, man. Have you been over to this channel? He's like, no. I said, stop what, don't stop what, but yeah, stop what you're doing and watch it right now. And later that night, took it up with my wife Melody. We watched it together. I think her mind melted just as much as mine. So anyway, fast forward from there. This was back in May. I saw the offer of his Make Many More Offers challenge that he does on a monthly basis. Well, instead of going ahead and signing up that Friday, I figured, oh, I'll do it Monday. It doesn't start till Monday. I'll sign up for it Monday. Well, by that time, he had already closed the doors on us. So I couldn't sign up. It showed July. I'm like, oh my goodness. So then, like a week later, I'm watching one video. Of course, I'm binge watching at this point.
Yes.
And I see where he's got Offer Mastery Live coming up. Well, I brought it up on the screen. Just to give you a little background, we've got 4 kids at home from 14 down to 7, and we've got 2 that are out of house, 26 and 23. One's in Oregon, one's in South Dakota. We live in Iowa, of course. And my wife's like, on Friday, I still had it up on the screen. I was like, we're doing this. I go upstairs, I tell her. She's like, well, if this falls into place, this falls in, then we can do it. Well, guess what? Everything fell into place.
Amen.
Tickets. We got round trip tickets, all down here in the resort, got a room. So then we fly in. Well, we got it on Tuesday late afternoon. We got over here about 6 p.m. I guess on Tuesday. And we come in here, and I set it up on a debit card. We didn't bring our credit card with us. So I had my debit card. We live in a small town, of course. Well, the debit card that I had it on, the deposit, they don't take from it. So I looked at it, he told me what the total was. I moved the money over there before we went up to reserve the room was already moved. To pay for the room, the card gets declined because when you move money after 4 p.m. on a mobile phone from this particular bank, it doesn't go through until it could be 2 hours later, but most likely the next day. So at that point, we can't do anything. We come over here and sit. I actually know the lady who does banking in town. She's kind of high up in the bank there. I call her husband because I had his number. They were on their way to a baseball game in town. Now it's a town of 3,800 people, mind you. And she's like, oh yeah, says Katie will run over to the bank for you. She'll see what's going on. She calls me back. Steve, I got good news and bad news. She says, the bad news is when you do it after 4, of course it's not going to go in right away. It may show up in a couple hours, it may show up the next day. She says, but your other card, you've got enough on there. So we went back up there and sure enough that card went through. We were able to get a room. We thought we were going to be sitting over here hanging out maybe by the pool.
Yes.
The next day, but the Lord has worked in a tremendous way. And now we've gone through 3 days. Melody originally, she was like, I don't know why I'm coming. I don't know any of the lingo. I think she's been blown away too by just the information. You feel the hand of God all over this place. Met great people like yourself and Ned and just so many others. It's been just a total.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Stephen, and thank you, Melody. I appreciate your time. And folks, when you get a chance, I hope you will, tune into our channel more for more good feel-good stories, and we'll talk to you again.